Hey guys, and welcome back to the Blue Podcast Network. This is the Blue Podcast, and today I am joined by a stellar cast, I would say. We've got Matt next to me, we've got Tyler De Cruz, and we've got Jack back again for his second week. How's everyone doing?
Good, man.
Yeah,
all good. All good. Pleasure to be back.
That's good. Obviously, you had your game on the weekend.
Yeah.
But I think we'll start with how we met Tyler. So as you guys all know, we had the Blue Podcast Network charity match, and Tyler was playing in defence for the headliners, and he managed to get a clip.
Oh, mate, I think you've still got the bruises on you right now. But
I don't think you see it as badly on camera.
yeah. Honestly, it's probably one of the best tackles I've ever done. Personally, look, if you can't get the ball, you got to take the man.
Yeah,
for
sure.
Like, charity or no charity. And then I blame the keeper. He should have saved it. So
Yeah, he kind
I
of
done my
fell
job.
over, yeah.
Yeah, I done my job.
Although,
Took
penalty potentially, or?
Nah, mate, never. Soft.
Yeah, you dived.
I knew Pundit was the ref. Like, he's never getting defend. Never.
Because I thought that one was more of a pen than the first one.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, mate, yeah.
It's more of a pen than the first one, yeah.
Like, to be fair, I thought I actually killed you. I genuinely did. Like, after looking back, at the time I thought, maybe it wasn't as bad. Afterwards, I was looking at every angle, the slow-mo, everything. I thought, yeah, you know what? He's been folded. Like,
I was off balance, just taking the shot, and he just cleared my legs. So you can just see my legs go up.
Oh, mate, yeah, brutal.
Upper body goes down.
Absolutely brutal.
Check out Tyler's Instagram to see
it is a good one.
a nice good clip of it.
He does it most weeks for us.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Speaking of that, obviously you're our first member of Interlegends FC to come on. Obviously, other than the owner Jack.
Yeah.
Let's talk about how you guys got involved with each other.
I don't really know how we got in touch with you, did we? Did we play against you?
Yeah, so...
I think we beat the team he was playing for, and he was their standout player. So we said, "Look, come over."
Pretty sure, yeah,
play
it
for
was.
the winning team. So yeah, we reached out to Tyler. Like, you know, we try and keep it as like ex-professionals, but Tyler plays like a decent level on a Saturday, so it made sense for him to come and join us in the team because of obviously what he's done in his career, from like TV personality and everything, but also the level of football he plays. He fit right into our team and where we wanted him to. So yeah, he's been a credit to the team to come in and be part of the squad. So fair play to him.
How's it been from your end?
Mate, it's been decent. Like, as I said, the first game that I played for them was against Gosh, who I play for a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I went to it.
Same pitch as Eden Hazard.
Yeah, that was a big one. Yeah, that was for them. But we played in Eastbourne, and I was a bit like, I'm coming up like playing with the likes of Leroy Lita, people like that, Adrian Mariappa, people that I've always watched or played with, on FIFA, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's the standard going to be like? Maybe they're going to be too old now. Like, they're going to be a bit overweight or whatever. Mate, the standard is so much. Like, people like Leroy Lita, for instance. Oh my God, like, he demands. Like, he demands. Honestly, I'll get the ball. If I look up and if I put my head back down and play it to the left, he will scream because I've looked up. So it has to go forward at all times. But it's like a winning mentality. We could be 8-1 up, by the way, at that point, and he still is always demanding. Like,
Wow.
And for me, that was like a massive, like, I like this. Like, obviously, I like winning. I like being in those sort of dressing rooms. So, and I'm still playing. So learning off players like Leroy Lito, who does things like on a regular basis, it's quality.
It must be so different playing from. Obviously, I know you played at a good level when you were younger and stuff, but to have players of that quality playing in your team, it must make you play better as well.
Oh, mate, 110%. Like, on a Saturday, I play as a striker, week in, week out. But then the likes of like having Mariappa at centre back, where I play as well, and learning off of him is so good. Like, he's so down to earth and like talks you through the game, and then you see the flip side of it. So when I go on a Saturday and play for my club, where I've played as a centre back, I know what centre backs don't like. So that then, if that makes sense, so like on the flip side of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a massive, like, it's quality.
And for your club on Saturday, you don't play in centre back?
No, man. No. I'm a striker. Non-league crouchy. Yeah.
True.
What level do you play at?
Step 4.
Oh, all right,
Yeah. So step 4, played from step 1 all the way. Well, lowest I played is step 5, I think, in the non-league game. And yeah, this season down at Ashford. So yeah, up top non-league Crouchy, but on charity games I just love a good tackle. So don't get to do it on a Saturday.
No,
so.
yeah, true. It makes me feel better as the striker for the opposition to actually for the Blue Podcast to actually get a goal against you and Jermaine.
Mate, that
Jermaine was a joke.
Jermaine's
Jermaine's
really,
a quality player.
Yeah.
He plays the same level as me
Yeah.
on a regular basis. Like he could easily play a lot higher as well. Like he's a quality player.
No, it's big. And from your end, having these level of players, these names, it must be pretty amazing for you as well.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, you get a little bit more used to it the more you do it. So
Yeah.
obviously, because we played quite a lot of games now, you take it for granted when they come and play for you. But I still like the person behind the footballer as well. Like I find that quite interesting. Like Leroy is a character in it.
Yeah,
He's,
mate,
like,
100%.
He's mental. Like he's just unbelievable. Like I was just with him at the weekend, and some of the stuff he comes out with, I can't even probably say it on this podcast. 'Cause it's like,
It's
like,
some wild. Yeah, he's brilliant.
yeah, but he's like that. Like he's just honestly a character. Like nights out, everything. Like any excuse. He don't come for the football, does he? Or the charity element.
no.
He comes for like
Social
the
stuff.
night out after, like just to get away from like day-to-day life. And a lot of lads do, to be fair. But that's the time where I realise like what they're like. You hear stories about them when they were younger. Like Fraser Campbell said to me, he goes, last time I saw Leroy, it was 11 o'clock in a Nando's, and he was using it as like pre-drinks on the night out. And I thought, what on earth?
Nando's
He goes,
pre-drink?
Yeah, pre-drinks at
Nando's.
Nando's, yeah.
Yeah.
Just because the only place open at 11 o'clock in the town they were playing for. And he was just like, he's just like that. He's just a loose cannon. But I find that side of it more interesting to see like what they're like, their families, their, and if you do this more regularly in like we're trying to do, you have to tap into that world about what makes them tick and their families and stuff, so they get something out of it as well. So whether they get a day out for the kids, and it's they obviously don't pay anything to come and get involved or anything, but that side of it brings out their character and their day-to-day life. Like and Leroy now, I know we spoke about him a lot, but he does ring me quite a lot. He always checks in on me. My wife's pregnant, he always rings me and says, how's the wife, how's the pregnancy going and stuff. Whereas that side of it, because it's like that now, I don't get as starstruck or as like pinch me moments anymore, because it feels like they're on this journey with us, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to ask you about the social side of things. I mean, we spoke about before, like how often you have to travel and things like that. There must be such a camaraderie because you're doing so many of these games now.
Massive.
And you can see on the socials as well, because obviously you guys are posting lots of stuff. It looks like you guys are actually just mates.
Yeah, and I feel like we are. We obviously get like the day comers that sometimes we struggle because a lot of the lads still do punditry, still do coaching and stuff. So when the season comes, it's actually quite hard for us to find Saturdays and weekends because they're here, there, and everywhere and stuff. But we do all get along like a proper family.
Oh, mate,
and
100%.
we argue, we have a laugh, and it's all that sort of banter around the changing room, and that's what makes us such a good team because we are all together. Like I know now I could call any one of the boys and be like, do you know what, I'm having a bit of an issue with this. Can you help me out with this or whatever? Or I want to go and get a job in this or whatever it could be. And whoever I spoke to, they'd pick up the phone and help me, and this vice versa as well.
Yeah.
That's right, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. That's like, again, going back on Leroy, like, doesn't know anything about me until I joined joined in the Legends. And one game afterwards, he obviously done a bit of research about went on my Instagram, saw that I went through a tough time at one point in my life and turned up to football. This guy's big star to me, pulled me aside and just went, "Man, I really respect you. Like, I really respect." And do you know that that, not just because it's from him, anyone who said that would be a massive thing, but as Jack just said, it's like it's a family. Like he sees it. I've come in, I've demonstrated what I can do. I've respected the club and stuff, and instantly you just get taken part of the Inner Legends family. So yeah, it's quality.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Would you be happy to talk about that kind of harder time with the injury, then obviously to where you've come to now?
Mate, 100%. Like I went through, God knows, like to one point where I even tried to take my own life, and it was due to social media, depression, stuff like that. A lot of people don't see it. A lot of people just see a bit on social media of a photo and I'm smiling and everyone thinks that's amazing, which it isn't. A lot of the time, people are going through so much other stuff that they don't know. And one day, it just got too much. Funny enough, I had someone who was actually a school teacher, which is why I would message me and just said, "Go kill yourself." And where I was already feeling depressed,
Teacher,
Wow,
a primary school teacher, year 3. I won't go into much about it, but he said it, and it could have been anyone that said it that day. Like, it doesn't just have to be him. Could have been anyone. I was feeling that. Went on top of a multi-story car park. I was at a train station going to a Boohoo event, which was one of the biggest brands I've ever worked with. So excited. Left the train station, saw the multi-story car park, went and sat on it, and I was like, I'm done. Like, I literally sat there for probably an hour. Someone then saw me down below, screamed up. Someone came up, like an amazing police officer at the time.
Yeah.
And luckily, I was wearing quite a big jacket at the time. I don't even know why, it was oversized, whatever. But
Yeah.
I still, even after like 2 hours of talking at that time, it's probably the first time someone said, "Are you okay?" You know, and actually just listened about how I was feeling. And it still wasn't enough. Like, I then did jump, but luckily she was close enough from where we've had that conversation and built that rapport that she was able to just grab on for dear life, basically. And this woman was small. Like, she must have held on with absolutely everything. And where she held me on, luckily, they were able to pull me back over, and it was relief. Not at the time. At the time, I sat there and I was annoyed, because I was annoyed that she had stopped me doing the one thing that I felt I had control over.
Yeah.
But then 2 or 3 weeks into sitting down and realising actually it's good to talk, and I went and got the counselling. I went and spoke to people, and it was the best thing ever. So and I really, really believe on it now. I speak to a lot of the football lads and young lads and anyone in general, and say speaking is the most important thing. Like, it doesn't have to be privately, like in terms of paying money to go and do it. Go and speak to your friend, like go and speak to someone that you think that doesn't care, like they do. And on the flip side of it, drop your mate a message. Like, it's the biggest thing. Like, even you don't even have to say like, are you going through anything? Just, I mean, what you been up to today?
Just check up on them and stuff.
Even if they don't tell you, 9 times out of 10, you just messaging them, instantly they've gone, oh, he's my friend. Like, he wants, he wants to be my mate. And then now I'm in the best place possible because of being able to do those sort of things. And then, as you said, I had a really bad football injury after that, which
it must have been tough.
Which was brutal. I went into a Met Police. We were playing away at the time. They have like this metal railing around their pitch. It's quite an old school ground. As a striker, as a centre back, I know it as well. Like, I push people a lot in the game. They push me, you know, like one of those. He's not meant it, but down the sideline, he gave me a shove off the pitch, and I've gone headfirst into the barrier.
Oh.
And at the time, I was knocked out cold straight away, but woke up straight away.
Yeah.
And I just felt, I'm a bit of a nutter. Like, I thought I'll be all right, you know. Physios were like, not a chance. Like, so we went straight into the physio room. And that's when it all went downhill. Like, I was laying on the bed, and the last thing I remember was that I felt like I was on a cloud, and I was falling off the bed. Obviously, I wasn't. I was absolutely stable, but I went in complete CPR. They had to do like everything, the whole CPR, mouth to mouth, compressions.
Wow.
Snapped my ribs from it, but
saved your life.
Saved my life.
Yeah.
So that's another thing. Like, with physios, I don't think they get enough credit. Like,
for sure.
Like Viking, who's one of our physios at football, a legend. Like, he is insane at what he does. But I have so much respect for physios.
They're probably one of the most important parts of a club.
They are. They're literally the backbone, and people don't realise it.
Yeah.
Like, if there wasn't physios there that day, I'd be dead.
By the way, shout out Viking Physical Therapy.
Oh, mate, yeah. Big shout out to Viking, yeah.
We have to get him on here one. He's a character.
He doesn't even look like a physio. Like, he looks
like a Viking.
That's why he's
really is.
Just tatted, head out, like, brilliant. But
terrible at football, but
mate.
Brilliant physio. Yeah,
absolutely mental.
Quality.
But yeah, like, physios are quality, and then there's having the mentality of coming back from that. A lot of people were like, nah, never play football again. Like, Mrs. as well, she was like, I don't want you to play football. Like, which is vice versa. People that care about
I get it.
like, people that care.
It was a big thing growing up playing rugby. Is a lot of the time, like, my mum couldn't watch.
Yeah,
like, it's too brutal. And I mean, with football, you'd think it's a lot safer, but it happened. As you said,
I know friends who played in goal who had a boot to the face at the age of like 11, and like their parents just like, you can't play. You're not playing.
It's crazy.
Like,
going back to the mental health thing, like, that's one thing that's amazed me from everyone that's come, because you think like some of these football players that have played at a decent level have got paid thousands and thousands of pounds. Everything's all right. They've got Lamborghinis. They've got multiple houses and whatever else. But when you go behind the scenes, you know, people, if you get any of these lads down the pub and you say like, oh, what happened in your career? 9 times out of 10 they talk about the negative stuff that happened.
That's what you remember more. We always hold on to negative things, and I think people always see like, oh, this amazing life where everyone's always smiling all the time, but it's so draining. Like, having to do like social media stuff, you don't really get a break, and especially if you're famous,
Yeah.
you don't ever get out of that limelight, and you're always talking to people or doing things.
That's it, yeah, and it's and that's what they say when they come and play for us, isn't it? Like it
mate.
gives them a purpose.
It's like a release as well, a little bit.
Especially when you retire from football and you go from doing it week in, week out, doing training, being with the lads and everything, to suddenly nothing. People find it hard to get out of that. Like, Craig
100%.
McHale-Smith said that, when we speak to him, he's probably one of the most switched on people we've got in our team in terms of like in touch with his emotions, in touch with his like state of where he is and stuff and everything, and what he needs to do for him to be able to be okay in life. Like again, somebody else we should get on the podcast, because he will talk for hours about everything. And like, I was sitting in a pub with him 2 weeks ago, and I randomly just started saying to him about like, kicking the football, and as a striker, how do you like position your body and stuff? And he started talking to me about biometrics and how he looks at data and how the like body should be in certain things. And he started to do one-on-one coaching, but like talking to him about all that sort of stuff, you realise how clever these people are, and how much like the tiniest little change in mindset or adjusting your body into certain things or whatever can change, not just in football but in life as well. You can change your mindset ever so slightly, and wake up and think, right, I've got a purpose there, I'm going to do this, I'm doing something good and I want to do that. That can make a difference in your life. And people go from being like mediocre, okay sort of thing, to being like generally happy in their life and their state of where they are. And it's amazing hearing some of these stories that these lads tell you, like even listening to and stuff.
Just going on that, like the mindset thing is probably the biggest thing. Like nowadays, I wake up every single morning, I look around, usually I wake up with the missus, and I'm always like just grateful,
Grateful, yeah.
Like grateful to silly things, like she'll be like, "Oh, make me a cup of tea," and usually you're like, fuck off, like go and make it yourself, like something. But actually, like, it's like, oh, I can do that. And that sounds wild. Like, I can go and make a cup of tea. And I'm happy to make a cup of tea because I'm happy to be here. I'm happy for what the day is going to come ahead. And like, after when I had that injury, before obviously the mental health stuff, I was able to get back into football very easily compared to what someone would usually be on an injury that serious, because my mindset was, I can do it.
Yeah.
Like,
Confidence as well.
Yeah.
Right?
It was like, oh yeah, even though so many people were worried about it, but it was like, I can do this. Like, if I put my mind to it, I've got out of the shittest situation that I've ever been in my life. This is just minor. Like,
makes you appreciate life a lot more.
100%.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you can change your mindset the slightest and just wake up happy, all these little things like manifesting, like I believe massively in it, like manifest. And
I would agree with that as well.
So I agree. Yeah.
If you want something enough and you
100%,
you put the effort in to do it. I mean, I think all of us here can attest to that. Like, if you want to do it and you put enough effort into it, you can do it.
Yeah.
I think you also have to believe it. Like, if you want something, you can't just say, I want that and I'm going to work for it. You also have to believe that you can do it. If you don't believe you can do it, but you try anyway, you won't succeed. It's so much about thinking you can do something.
And I think one of the biggest things is surround yourself with the right people. Like, I wasn't surrounding myself with the right people when I felt that depression. Like, I was surrounding myself with people that I thought I needed to be around for my career. Whereas actually, like, I met my missus, funny enough, on the day I tried to kill myself.
Damn.
Was you a policewoman?
No. Like, we were speaking on Tinder before that, like, and then all of a sudden, like, I was telling her about, I was at the train station, and then when she found out about what had happened, she lived an hour and 20 minutes away from where it had happened, and she drove her car and met me in hospital. That's the first time we ever met.
No way.
That just
you know,
shows
little
some
things
people
like that,
are like,
where it's like,
meant to be.
actually, this woman knows nothing about me, but and she doesn't care about my career. Like, she doesn't care about what I'm doing. It was like, these are the people I need around me. Like, these sort of people. I realised who my mates were. The people that I thought who I was with on Saturday partying and drinking, not one of them were like, coming to see me or reaching out. It was the people who I'd actually been ignoring, probably. Realistically, like one, a big shout out to one of my mates, Jamie. Like, I was ignoring him because I was with other people, like, who I thought I had stature that I had to be with. And again, he was one of those that every day, regardless if he got a message or didn't get a message back, was
it's always there.
Always there. So surround yourself with the right people. It will benefit your life.
And it sounds like you're building that culture with Into Legends.
Yeah, massively.
Like, sometimes we get lads that come in, they go, I want to play. And as soon as they turn up, you think you won't come back because they won't fit into it. And we wouldn't, not that we wouldn't accept them, because we would accept them. We accept anybody in the team. But we just know sometimes they're not ready for it. They're not ready to go there and do something different that's not for themselves. People will come and they'll go, I'm looking for a contract, I want to come and play so I can go on to the next club. That's not the reason why you come and play for us.
Yeah.
We probably can help you do that because of the social reach, because of everything else we have, but we want you to come because you want to have a laugh, you want to be involved in this family, and you want to do something different by giving back and finding your purpose here. If it's not for them reasons, you'll get found out really quickly.
Yeah.
And you find it where you speak to certain players, like someone will say, oh, this person wants to come and play, and you'll speak to them and you'll go, do you fancy playing? And they go, well, how much are you going to pay me? That's the first instant.
Oh yeah, they always say like in an interview, never ask about pay first.
That's the first thing they say is, how much am I going to get for this? And you think, well, we're a charity team. Where's the money coming from?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not a millionaire. I run a team. I can't afford to pay you X amount of money. So where's that cash coming from? Do you know what I mean? As soon as they say that, you just think, even if they said, oh, I was just asking if it was a paid gig, you think there's no way you're going to come back.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no way. So you have the little indicators now where you think you're not the right profile for us, or you're not the right profile to come into this. So you find all that stuff out.
Did it take time to kind of learn that yourself?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Like we had, I'm not going to name any names, but we've had people that come and, they've come and that's when I was still starstruck by it all, because I was like, oh my God, this person's amazing. Like this person's like on a pedestal for me, and I would love this person to come in and play. And then when they come, I thought, actually, do you know what? You're not a nice person. You're not the type of person that I want to go down a pub with and I want to have a laugh with and everything else and things like that. And that's why sometimes when we play matches, like when we played against Tyler's team, we pinpointed him because straight away when he came over and said, hi, I'm Tyler, no agenda whatsoever, just came and introduced himself, also can play football to a decent level, but we just thought, that's the type of person we need to come into our team. Yeah. So we was like, straight away, come play for us. And you get the little indicators. There's nothing specific that happens, but you can just tell straight away if someone is there for the right reasons or not.
Okay.
And a lot of the ex-pros now will vouch for other people they bring in. They'll say, this person's right for us, or we're right for this person.
I suppose that helps a lot
as
well.
It does, yeah, because they do most of the homework for us rather than us having to go through that sort of failure process now.
Yeah. Oh, that's really, I mean, we noticed that a lot with, from our small scale at the network, like our gigs all free, and I feel like you can really build a core group of people. That's what we've been trying to do is
see who's committed.
You can so quickly see who's actually gonna stick around, and as you say, or who's not going to come back to the next one is so important. But looking to the future, what are the next few games coming up for Interlegends?
We're away at Amesbury Town on Saturday, so we're over there by Stonehenge. And then from there, I think we're up to Nottingham, if I remember rightly. And then we've got a couple more tour dates next month. We're twice in Essex as well.
Oh, cool.
And then we've just got, this is an exclusive, by the way, no one knows this. Don't think even Tyler knows.
I don't even, I'm excited.
But we are very close. We've got the agreement from Manny to do what we did with Pieface. We're going to do Manny FC next year. So we're just trying to find a home for that. So we're speaking to Prem clubs at the moment, see where that's going to go. So watch out for that one. And then we are very close to agreeing Pieface number 2 as well next year. So
how do you keep up with it? Because I mean, that's surely not an easy thing to do.
No, it's not. And I think like we've made a few mistakes along the way. Like, to be honest, we're probably doing too many matches this year. But it's because we're in our brand building phase. We need to get out there and introduce ourselves. Like when we play these matches, it ain't about us like. It's about us like getting away with each other and doing all that stuff, but we pick up like 300, 400 followers every time we play a match, and
that's
not even just the team, but individually. Like my following has gone mad. Like every time we play, people go, "Oh, I'll follow him," because they come and speak to us in the bar and stuff after. So to do this, it is hard graft and it is hard work, but we are building that. So then next time when we go there and we say, "Oh, look, do you know what? We only started this Instagram page in February. We're already nearly at 5,000 followers." Next year we might have 7,000 or might have 10,000. It gives us a bit more clout. If we go to other clubs,
make such a difference.
Yeah, if we go to clubs and say, look, we'll come and play here, but we might have 10,000, 12,000, 15,000, whatever it is. They'll go, oh, okay, yeah. Everyone suddenly looks up and goes, well, we want you to come play here. So we're doing that at this moment in time, but I feel like we have made a bit of a mistake doing too many matches as quickly as we've done them, because everyone's got lives, right? And it is hard. Even for myself, like sitting down, I come back on a Sunday and I think, I'm knackered. But then straight away on Monday, I've got to get up and think, I've got to plan the next one. I've got to keep it going. That wheel's got to keep spinning. Yeah. And everyone else has got to buy into it every single time. But it's hard. People go to weddings, they go on holiday, etc., etc. So we could have one game where we've got 15 ex-pros, and then like last week we had 2 ex-pros. And it's hard for us to do that. So we've got to find the balance of like, who goes into that and who helps us. And like it's right, like charity teams that we play against do get disappointed because they go, we saw last week you had Dean Ashton and Jordan Ibe, and this week you've only got Leroy Lita, and we're like, yeah, but it just sometimes it works like that. And
nothing on Leroy though.
Yeah.
No, I mean I remember after the Sunday, after the charity match, like that week, I was just so glad it was over.
Yeah.
Like you just, it was exhausting just doing one. I'm very impressed with the fact that you're doing so many. I mean,
yeah,
I don't know how he does it, especially like the big one, like that pie face game.
Yeah,
like for us as players, we turn up, everything's sorted. You know, we
Yeah.
put our kits on and we go out and play.
Yeah.
like it's easy for us, but for that Jack's like stressing out. Like if even the smallest things, if like one of the players doesn't have the right socks or something, or an extra warm up top, or someone put the wrong top, or like.
Yeah.
For us, it's easy. So fair play. Like,
Fair play to you, mate.
yeah, cheers.
like, I think I get a message from Jack probably once a week going, "Oh, I've got this game here, this game here, this game here," and I'm like, "Okay." So for me, it's just like, "Yep, I can do that. I can't do that. I can't do that." And then you've probably got to sit back and go, "Okay, well then now I've got to factor not just Tyler can do this one and Leroy can do this one, and Mary can do this one. It's but now I've got 5 centre backs. You know, like, and then it's not just picking players.
Yeah, it's
like
picking
how
the
do you
squad.
then put it into?
It is, yeah.
Lucky you play up top as well, though.
Yeah, mate, I'm a gaffer's choice, mate. I'm a dream player, mate.
I think that's the beauty of all the lads that play. Like they all do. If everyone played in their position, we'd play like 10 up front, one in goal. Do you know what I mean? It would be that.
100%.
I'm very
So-
well in the last charity match.
Yeah. So it's good enough where some like I said, like Tyler is a dream for me when he comes in and goes, I don't care where I play today, just put me wherever, I'm happy to do whatever. And a lot of the lads can do that because of the level they've played. So they can be versatile, they can come in and they can go right back, left back, up front, left wing. Like Leroy Lita played left wing, right wing, up front, centre mid. Same as Craig McCall-Smith, he's a striker by trade, but he's our best centre midfielder.
Is he actually?
Yeah,
I didn't even know that.
striker
Yeah.
by trade, mate, yeah. He's got like over 100 goals for Peterborough.
Fair play.
Yeah.
I thought he was a centre mid. He's so like he just
he's
runs.
so good,
like,
honestly. He's unbelievable in that position. And he could probably go and play at like
easily.
a non-league club now
Easy.
at his age. He could go and play non-league club centre mid and still be their best player by far.
100%.
You know, even probably a couple of years ago, probably still do League Two, League One like that position. He's just a joke. But they come in and they just say, look, wherever it is, it ain't about us like playing here and being prima donnas or anything. Just fill us in where we got to go. You know, and I'm sure if I said to somebody, right, you got to go and goal this week, they'd probably do it. Do you know what I mean? And
I'm actually decent, by the way.
I guess it's about having fun as well, though, for you guys. It's part of what football's about.
Yeah,
That's
it is. It's difficult because we haven't lost a game yet, and it's so
That's
like
a bit of pressure, isn't it?
that's a lot of
It
pressure
is,
for us
yeah.
Yeah,
because
true.
the ex-pros, like as much as they go, it's charity, it's a fun, like we want to see each other in that. As soon as we cross that white line, like charity ain't there anymore. It's like right, we got to win. Like last week we were playing, we're 4-1 down at half time, and Leroy's screaming and shouting at every single person on that pitch, going, what the F are you doing? Like, sort this out. Make sure he goes and scores 4 goals himself, and we end up winning 6-4. And you think, right, okay, like fair enough. But
That's useful.
I don't think that mentality switches off though,
They
especially
don't,
not for
no.
ex-pros. Like
No.
ex-pros, they just focus on winning as soon
Yeah.
as they cross that
It's
pitch.
the same I'd even say throughout football, like, even down to the Sunday league games.
100%.
Like
Yeah.
when I play Sunday league with my mates, like all joking around before, and let's be honest, the warm-up's not very good at all. We've had way too many drinks the night before, but walk onto that pitch and it's serious.
Yeah.
Like it's
And everyone takes it seriously.
Yeah, the beauty of
Winning,
football,
innit? Everyone wants to win. No one wants to lose. Like,
They say it's about taking part, but it's not.
it's not. Look what happened to him. Like,
Yeah. No, that was. I mean, yeah. From our experience with the charity match, like, it's you are absolutely right. Cross that white line, and it's serious. And then obviously after the game, me and Tyler are joking about it afterwards. Like,
100%.
Yeah.
it's exactly.
Yeah, I think the first when I actually done the tackle, he was fuming. I remember he was saying, "It's a charity game, and this and that." Yeah. Like, every single person in there on their team was thinking, "Who the hell is this prick? Like, why is it's charity? Why has he done that?" But then
No, but
again,
it makes sense now. It does make so much sense.
afterwards we were having a beer,
having a laugh,
yeah,
because it's funny.
But not even
100%.
like just our players either. It's also the teams we play against.
100%. Yeah.
You know, for them, it's their World Cup final.
Yeah,
When they come
yeah.
and play us, they have to win. They like, although they don't, their mentality is right. We don't lose. We keep going. Like they push it forward. So they'll call in like, "Oh, my brother-in-law played at this level. He's going to come and play this one game for us." And suddenly, like we turn up some games and they have 22 players and they put 2 different sides out.
You're
each
blowing.
half.
You're
And-
absolutely blowing half
That
time.
must be tough.
It's a joke, but like me and Tyler are probably 2 of the youngest ones in the
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
So like everybody else above us is like still good,
Yeah.
but knackered.
Yeah,
after
the legs
and it will take 6-7 days for them to recover from that match because they're aching. And like even myself, I'm 33 years of age and my legs are killing me. My knees are hurting, everything. But these lads, some of them are 18, 19, 20, 21.
I guess where you're unbeaten as well, that everyone wants to be that first team to beat you. That's the thing.
I think it will die down when we get that first L, and it will happen at some point. I'm under no illusion. Eventually it'll keep going to the point where we play a step 4-3 team, and they'll go, "Oh, we want to play you" and stuff. And for us, we're up for anything. And it probably will take a bit of pressure off us when we get that first loss.
Yes,
but we want to keep it running as much as possible.
It's not going to end after that first loss.
No, I think we got this game coming up next month against Fresh Ego FC. The guys who make the hats and stuff, like the clothing brand. So a lot of our lads that play for us now, there used to be a team called Fresh Ego FC that Marvin Morgan, who owns the brand, he sadly passed away, but he used to play for like Shrewsbury and a couple other teams. And he started up his team, and like Anthony Joshua played, like Mikel Antonio played.
I think I remember this.
Yeah.
I think I do remember this.
And it was like street football, but then they became like a team. So a lot of our lads that play for us also used to play for them. But the team, when Marvin passed away, they don't play as regular as they do. They just do like one game a year, which is the Marvin Morgan Memorial Cup. And we've been kindly asked to be the team to play it this year. So for our team, like they're all saying to us, we know this team, like they are serious, they're ballers, like they will turn up and they'll give you a good game. But a lot of our players, because they used to play for them, they're like, we want to do half for them and half for you guys as well. So we don't know how it's going to go, but we know that'll be a real challenge for us. And it's a real privilege for us to be involved in that, because when you come from, like, you hear stuff from like football and stuff, they were the original ones that did what we're doing. And that's what we inspire to be. Like, we want to keep it going as long as we can. But Marvin set the pathway for us to be able to do what we're doing, because he'd done it at such a stage with his platform and his brand's platform that it became such a cool thing. That's why people like AJ turned up for him and, Mikel Antonio. But, Marvin was the king of what we did, of what we're doing. So it's a pleasure for us to be invited to play that match.
And Tyler, from your perspective, like, it's kind of like a final question almost. What does it mean to be playing for you for the Interlegends FC?
Oh man, I think it's quality. Like, as I said, I go from playing, as I still play on the Saturdays, and it's competitive, it's serious. Like, I go on a Saturday and I have an expectation I need to perform and being paid well, etc. Come to Interlegends and it's a release. It's a release from football. It's a release from daily life. Like, it's just a kickabout with mates. Like, that is what it is. And then the added bonuses of who you're playing with. Like, but it's just a release. It's enjoyable, and as I said, I've been there now, and it's like a family. Like,
amazing! I mean, it's been an amazing podcast. I mean, we've spoken about so much, and obviously got another one coming up next week, which I'm looking forward to as well.
I'm looking forward to that.
But guys, make sure you check out Interlegends. Their links will be down below. This series is going to keep on going for a few more, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.